Hello out there in YouTube land. This is Ben from Age of Print, and I've got three packages to show you. One in particular I just received, and I'm quite excited about it. I'm not completely done with Master of Kung Fu. I'm missing one issue, and it's not a major issue that I know of. A giant size, number 4, but this one here I'm really excited about. These other two, I'm not quite sure what are in them. I don't think it's Master of Kung Fu, but we shall see. This one's kind of a thicker box. What do we have here? Oh, okay. Yeah, these I picked up, you know, if you're browsing through eBay and you see something for a good price. You know, I don't have this one. Is this one of those ones that change? I think it looks like it. I have a few of these. I sometimes like the art on these, the White Widow series. I don't think they're going to be anything of value, but I saw it and I liked the cover. I don't know. It's number 2, White Widow. I don't know if anything's going to come of these. It's by Absolute Comics. Sometimes it's actually cheaper if you buy them on eBay than through the dealer, which is kind of weird. I think the dealer has them for $5 or $10 because I've been on there every so often. But I like the series. I like some of the art. And then these other two, oh, they do come boarded, huh? I have number 2. It was only a 3-part miniseries of the Batman Damned. I didn't pick up number 1 yet. I got both number 2s over here somewhere. And then this guy who I got this White Widow had, this is both number 3s, I think. Yeah. They're really good. They're neat art, as you can see there. And it's magazine size. Which I don't really care for. I wish they were smaller. But, hold on, let me show you the other one here. This other one's cover is just sick. It's got a little crease at the very top, but being a black cover, I don't know if you're even going to be able to see it. See? There we go. The very, very tip. But it's a black cover, and there's no spine ticks. As you can see, there's his mouth. Just awesome looking cover. But I got this and this one for 99 cents a piece. I mean, and this one here, the other issue, do I see anything wrong with them? Don't see anything wrong with that one. 99 cents a piece. The White Widow, which I would expect to pay actually less for than those, I think this was $3.99. And it's one of those lenticular covers where, yeah, it's okay. Okay, I'm fine with those. Someday I'll pick up that Batman number 1, Batman Damned. I know there was a lot of hype about it, I think because Batman was nude in the comic book, if I'm not mistaken. Bruce Wayne was nude or something like that. But I never picked it up. But considering I got those for $1 a piece, I'll pick it up maybe. Still don't know what I'm going to start collecting. May just do some mystery boxes and maybe some of my Venom series. What is this one here? Okay. This one. This one is pretty cool. This one I picked out because I might get a few issues of the Deadly Hands of Kung Fu. This one is number... What number is this? Number 20. January. I'm not sure what year this is from. Really good shape. But as you can see, that's Chuck Norris. Really good condition. Wow. I don't even see any spine ticks on it. Really good shape. Anyway, last year he was at a convention out here, and I did not get him his autograph. Didn't have anything for him to sign really, and the line was huge. He had a long line. So I'm hopeful. This is bagged and boarded, so that's good. That maybe when he comes out here, if we do another convention out here and he's here, or if maybe he signs with like Zobi where he does something online and you just send it in, I would send this in to get it signed. Because I do love my Kung Fu or martial arts. Then I've got one more thing here for you to see. Really excited about this. I don't know what made me start collecting the Master of Kung Fu. I remember being at a convention last year with my cousin Sean, and we were looking around. I was looking at the time for the first appearance of Luke Cage, and I knew it was going to cost me a couple $100 at least. And I came across this this particular book, and I really liked it at the time. But I was like, well, you know, I think it was $75 or $100. And looking back, man, I should have gotten it. Because, you know, there was always been speculation that there's going to be a movie, but there was no proof. So I said, no, I'll get it later. And I kept looking for my first appearance of Luke Cage. Well, then what? Last year, I started collecting Master of Kung Fu because I knew that all these things were going to be going up next year. Because I believe 2021 is when Shang-Chi movie is coming out. And I know that these books will go up in value, and I won't be able to afford them. And I'm a completionist, you know. I have to, once I start something, I got to try and complete it. So I figured, well, I can at least start it, and I should be able to complete it someday. And you know, now, as you know, I'm really close to completing it. And I'm not talking about the newer books. I don't really care about those. The new series of Shang-Chi out there, I probably won't get them. Boy, this is well packaged. Very well packaged. Okay. Here is my receipt. And there's tape everywhere. Here it is. Okay. I hope this is in really good condition. Looked like it online, and then I talked with the seller, and I said, this looks like it's in, you know, on the pictures, fine to fine plus condition. And he said, as a collector, he's been collecting a long time. He said about the same. He said, yeah, about fine plus. The price was right, so I had to get it. Why? So, bag and board is pretty old, so I'll be replacing that. Yeah, it's a very old bag. Got a few spine ticks here or there. Not much in the way of creases, which I'm very happy about. Yeah, this is just awesome. There's two large spine ticks. But here is Master of Kung Fu, number 15, the first appearance of Shang-Chi. See, there's no huge creases or anything. And the spine tick, there's two spine ticks that are kind of large. Let's see, you can't really see it, can you? There you go. It's right here. See this little nick? And then there's a nick right above him. There we go on the side. Everything else looks pretty good. There's really not much down the side on the lower part of that. There's a small spine tick right here. Let's see here if you can see it. See, yeah, you can see it a little bit here. This one here. Then these two up here. This is, that's part of the bag. Everything else looks really good on it. So I would say, yeah, I'd be conservative. I'm usually a very conservative grader. I would say fine plus. I wouldn't say very fine minus just because of this, the 3 spine ticks. Everything else looks really good though. I'm very, very happy with this. A lot of these comics are selling for quite a bit online. I didn't really want to pay the huge prices. So this one, it cost me $153, which I think, considering the movie's coming out next year it'd probably be, you know, $300 or $400. Closer to the movie, when more trailers come out, it's going to get tough to get. But there were a few online under $200. I'm shocked that I got this because I can't remember. I think I was almost outbid there at the very last. I think I put my max was like $175, and at the time it was like $130. So I thought, wow, I'm going to get it for $130. That's incredible. But the very last it went up, you know, people at the very with under 10 seconds try to get you and outbid you. But luckily it went to 153 and I was still the lead bidder. So very, very excited to get this. And now I only need one more, giant size number 4. And there is one online. I bought the giant, what was it, giant size number 1? Giant size number 1. The guy had, no, the annual number 1. The guy who sold me that one has giant size number 4 for, he said, about very fine plus condition for, I think it was $19.95. So just so I don't have to keep searching, I might just buy it from him and go, that's it, I'm done with Master of Kung Fu. Yeah, this is just so awesome. I don't even know if I would want to upgrade an upgraded copy. I mean, who wouldn't? But do I want to pay, you know, the money for an upgraded copy? There's the 15. I'm just super stoked to get this. I was gonna film later in the week, but maybe Friday, but I can't have this just laying around. So I had to open it and check it out. So there we go. I am done with those. Maybe I'll pick up some Deadly Hands here and there if I find them for good prices. But yeah, now it's time to start thinking about what the next series is I'm going to collect. I always, like I said, try to collect something that I can complete. You know, Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, I don't think I'd ever be able to get that first issue. Too much money. So, you know, that's why I haven't started collecting those. You know, the Thors, the Iron Man, those first issues are just, you know, price range way too high. So, you know, at first I started with, what did I start with? Luke Cage, I think? Power Man. Got all those, then the Iron Fist. Then I got into Defenders. I'll show you them sometime here, or some of the key issues. Got all of the Defenders, the first series. Then Master of Kung Fu. I started the Daredevil. I've started that. I've got about half, maybe a little, actually more than half. But, you know, the early issues, 1 through 100, are all like $10 a piece. It's a lot of money. So I'm debating on that one, if I should go back to Daredevil or not. But we shall see. So just thought I'd show you those real quick. Hope everyone's having a great day. And, you know, what else can I say? We're all at home, so stay safe. You know, try to keep yourself busy, and have a good rest of the week. I guess that's all I can say. So once again, my name is Ben from Age of Print, and I will talk to you later this week.